What's good, community? I just want to bring you 5 tips that have really helped me become profitable. A couple of these things are for beginners that can help you become profitable and become part of that 1% of traders. In all reality, about 10% of traders will actually make it. They'll get past all the bullshit that they have to deal with when it comes to the journey of trading. And then normally about 10% of them will actually become profitable, wealthy, rich, enormous financial gains. And that's only about 1% of people that trade. You know, obviously these numbers could be a little different now because prop firms are in the game. They've kind of changed up how people can become successful with this. These are the things that have really helped me. Just dive deep into it, okay? First off, the main crucial element to taking you to the next level is a budget. Now, when I'm talking about budget, I literally mean budget. Control your money, the money that goes out and the money that comes in. You need to have full control of what's going on. You need to budget what you're eating on a daily basis to what's spending in gas, to what you're spending on bills. Literally budget trading into your expenses. If you're not budgeting trading into your expenses, you're going to have a hard time being able to accept the money that you're losing. Because a lot of you probably are using money that you're not supposed to be using. You're supposed to probably be paying your electric bill, paying your car note, or paying your insurance, and you're only paying half of that so you could fund an account and try to make some money and flip the account and do this and that. You're going to fail 9 out of 10 times. I promise you. You will succeed that one time out of 10 times. But after you succeed, you're more than likely going to fail another 9 times. So then it doesn't matter. You lose that success that you had. You're literally just running in a circle. Stop running in a circle. Budget. Sit down. See what you're spending. See what's going out. See where you can allocate things. See where you can save. And really budget trading in there. If you want to really be successful at this, you have to budget. Period. Okay? Alright. Second, plan. You need to plan everything. I mean everything. Planning out your daily routines, planning out your trading strategy, what your trading plan's gonna be. You need to plan out when you're gonna trade, what times you're gonna trade, how long you're gonna trade, what you're gonna trade. You need to have all that in plan. You need to be studying. You need to have that part of your plan in your daily routine of every day you're studying. You don't need to be on the charts trying to take a trade every single second of the day. It is beneficial to be on the charts, but you need to be studying, not just trying to trade, okay? That's not going to benefit you. So you need to understand you have to have a plan. So the first step, get a budget. Get a budget on the money that you're making. If you're not making enough money, you got to get another job. Got to. Get a side hustle. Go take some pictures. Go do video for somebody. Do something. You got to make some extra money if you really want to do this. Money is a key part of being successful very quickly. That's why people try to shoot for prop firms, because they understand that, the more money that I make, the less percentage that I really got to get, the bigger the gains are, which gives me the ability to stop working and focus more on this. So get your budget together and get a plan together. Sit down, take care of these minor things. The things that you don't want to do are the things that you have to do in order to become successful at this. I promise you. This journal doesn't leave my side. Every single day, it's sitting right here on my desk. Every time I'm on my desk, it's sitting right here. I try to write in my journal how I'm feeling after the sessions, or if I didn't trade, I try to write how I'm doing that day. It helps you understand you. That's just a quick hidden gem, okay? Moving on. Put in the time. Got to put in the time. Please stop buying signals. Those are not helping you. You are not benefiting from buying signals. You're not, okay? Another thing, I've seen a lot of people paying people to pass their challenge. You're not benefiting from that either. There's no financial gain from that. You might make some money, but understand you're more than likely going to blow that account. More than likely. If you can't pass the account, what makes you think you're going to be able to make money on the account? Okay? You have to understand. Doesn't work like that. You have to put in the time. Putting in the time will give you the ability to understand the market tendencies. It will give you the ability to understand your emotions and how you can control them and how you can make them benefit you in the trading journey. You need to understand you have to put the time in. There is no cutting corners. There is no way around it. You got to put the fucking time in. You got to. You're not going to be successful if you don't put the time in. Please put the time in. Put it in. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for your mentor. Don't do it for your family. Do it for yourself. You want to gain this skill. You want to be successful at trading. You got to put the time in. It's really that simple, putting the time in. You're not going to do the first two. You got to put the time in. Now, moving on to the fourth step, journaling and backtesting. You got to journal and backtest. Journal everything. Demo to when you get in live accounts and you blow the accounts, or you're trading every day and you're this, that, journal. If you don't know how to journal, you either need to screenshot the trades and write it down in either Notion or Google Drive or Photoshop or Paint or something. You need to screenshot, do all that, or you can download screen recording softwares like OBS or Vimeo and record you trading. The best thing for you to do is to download the software that can record the screen, record while you're trading, record while you're setting up the idea, record with a camera so it's watching you, and a microphone so it's just there picking up you as you're talking, speaking to yourself on the charts. You can watch your emotions because your face isn't going to hide the emotions that you have when you're really trading money. Not going to be able to hide the emotions that you have when you're trading real money. Understand that, okay? So you need to journal. You need to backtest. You need to take the journaling and go back and sift through the data and see what you're doing correct, see what you're doing wrong, remove the things that you're doing wrong, focus on the things that you're doing correct, and amplify the things that you're doing correct. Because it only takes one. It only takes one strategy. It only takes one pair. It only takes one in order to amplify and become successful at this. You have to focus. You have to lock in and really put the time in. You're cutting corners. You're buying signal thinking that this is going to benefit you because you can make some money on the side while you're at work and while you're studying and stuff. It doesn't fucking work like that. I'm sorry. Stop believing all these fucking gurus, allowing them to oh, I got a win streak of 17 weeks or this, that. That's great. But you're not going to benefit from it. I applaud you for getting the money. I applaud you for making the gains. I applaud the traders for posting the signals that are 17 win streaks or whatever their win streaks are. If they're smacking, they're smacking, but it's not benefiting you that much. They know that. So do yourself a favor. Stop doing all these other people's pockets favors. Do yourself a favor. Put in the time. Okay? Okay. Alright? Do yourself a favor. Journal, backtest, put in the time. Okay? So where we're at, you got a budget, you got a plan, you got to put in the time, you got to journal and backtest. We're moving on to the final tip, okay? This is probably one of the key things that took me to the next stage of profitability, more or less. You know, I was profitable, but I was still losing money, more money than I was making money, but I was still making more money than what, every time I would put money in, I would still make money on it, but then I would just lose that money. I would just end up giving it back to the markets. And this really took me to that next level, having a market understanding. By this I mean knowing market tendencies. You put so much time in these markets, whether it's high frequency, traditional forex, futures, options, stocks, commodities, whatever it is, you put in the time on the chart, you're going to understand the market tendencies. You're going to understand what the market likes to do. You're going to be able to execute trades confidently because you have an understanding, so you can focus on the higher probability of trade. When people talk about A+ setup, well, normally they probably back tested, journaled, and they noticed that, hey, every time I see this situation playing out in the market, 9 out of 10 times I'm smacking it, and 9 out of 10 times I'm hitting it. There is never 100%. There's never 10 out of 10 times. Never. There is never. There's days that you might go 100%. There's weeks that you might go 100%, in a row if you're taking 2 trades a day or 1 trade a day. Yeah, that's a possibility, but there is no 100% win streak. No 99% win streak. I can bet you there's probably no 90% win streak. I'm just being honest with you. The average is probably around 40 to 50% win streak. High average, above average, 60 to 70% win streak. Your average is about 50% to 40% win streak. You need to understand that you need to put the time in because it helps you build the understanding of the tendency of the market, to know when to execute, to be confident when you're executing, okay? Look, there's 4 things that are going to play out, technically 5 things that are going to play out in the market, okay? You're either going to win big, You're going to lose big. You're going to win small. You're going to lose small. Or you're going to break even. Out of all them things, all you got to do is remove one thing. It's unlikely that you're going to fail. I'm certainly sure you know which one to remove. Remove the big losses. You got to know that it's inevitable that you're going to more than likely lose at some point. So remove the big losses. Focus on taking the big win. Focus on accepting the small win. Focus on accepting them small losses and being okay if you break even. It's okay if you lose. It's okay if you break even. You're not going to win every time. You got to understand that. You have to understand that. These are just some of the tips that really help me get to the profitability that I'm at. I've withdrawn profits every single week for the past 3 weeks. I've withdrawn profits every single month this whole entire year. And this is through high frequency. This is through markets that people talk about manipulation. Well, I hate to tell you this. I'm damn good at trading manipulation. I'm damn good at reading a market. Because it doesn't matter if it's manipulated, high frequency, or it's traditional, or it's futures. If it's a market and it's a chart on a computer screen and it got high lows, low and highs, I'm gonna fucking read that bitch. I'm gonna find my trade. I'm gonna take that bitch with confidence. Whether I lose or win, I'm gonna accept the risk that I'm taking and I'm gonna take my trade. And I know that I've done this long enough. No reason that I should be scared or be concerned that I'm going to fail, because I know it's going to happen eventually. We can get past that because we know that we get rid of the big losses. There's no way that we can fail, because our small wins and big wins are going to outweigh the small losses and the break evens. It's inevitable. But if I have big losses, well, then now I have to counteract that, and it's more than likely going to eat away at my big wins, and then I'm going to lose confidence, and then I'm going to start having more big losses. And it's all about probability and maintaining the confidence that you know what you're doing in the market. Now, I see a lot of fluff on the internet, on YouTube, and all these gurus and all this and that. I just want to give y'all a little bonus tip, okay? For the ones that stuck around, for the ones that really want to be successful at this, then 10%ers, the ones that are really putting in the work, okay? You got to understand, don't purchase the lifestyle. Got to purchase the knowledge in a community. Some communities that are free, they're free for a reason. They're not the best community, and that mentor that you're expecting to see probably doesn't come around but maybe once a week. I'm not here to sell you a community. I'm not here to sell you a course. I am just telling you, you've got to open your eyes, not be sold the lifestyle. Forex, it can give you that lifestyle, but most of the people that are living that lifestyle aren't showing it off, guys. When you really make that type of money, you don't really gotta show it off. You just live. Okay? And I'm not saying that all the traders on the internet are fake, or all these social media influencers fake. I'm not. Okay? What I'm saying is, you've got to be realistic with yourself. Are they here selling me a lifestyle, or are they really trying to give me some knowledge that's going to be beneficial to me? Am I going to a college school to party, or am I going to this college school to get the best education and the best opportunities after I graduate? That's what you got to look at when you're on this trading journey. This journey is going to be long. It can be short if you do the things, you're disciplined, and you focus. But a lot of people got life going on. You probably got kids, school, work. You're trying to do all these things, and now you're trying to get out the rat race so you can live life. And you're going to try to do it very quickly, and you're going to fail even quicker. And then you're going to give up, say it's a scam, because you didn't even give it a chance and really try at it. You just bought some signals, bought a course because they had a Lambo, they suggested this and that. And be realistic with yourself. You have to have reality when you do this trading shit. Yes, the money can be real. Money you make is endless, but you have to be realistic. Are you going to have endless amounts of money in a year? More than likely not, guys. Probably not in the next 2 years or 3 years. But you get on that third, fourth year, fifth year, I promise you, it's all gonna be worth it in the end. But you got to understand it's a journey, and the journey is different for everybody. You gotta know what fits you best, find what you vibe with the best, how you can understand the things the best. Dive in deep, head first, focus hard, only on that. Obviously you got life outside, but you need to have time where you can literally focus on it. Watch the charts, read the charts, understand what's going on, put the time in, and I promise you're going to be successful. So remember, you got a budget, you got a plan, you got to put the time in, you got to journal and back test, and you got to understand the market tendencies. You got to. Once you have all that in a nice little bundle, and you got a nice community that supports you and they really want to see you succeed like they want to succeed, is game over. Game over. The markets are going to pay you what you want them to pay you, because you took the time and you deserve what's coming to you. If you're not putting the time in and you're bullshitting around and trying to cut corners, you're going to get what you deserve. I'm just being honest with you. And the market does not hold back. The market owes nobody nothing but the people that put the time in, the little something that the market has to give. And for a lot of people, it's a big amount. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for watching. If you made it here to the end of the video, like, subscribe, share, obviously. Let me know some videos down below that you want me to talk about. I'm gonna keep dropping some more videos. Obviously, I do trading. That's what I do. I do high frequency and traditional. I trade both. I also do a video business. I edit videos. I do a podcast. And yeah, I'm working on a community right now for my trading and my entrepreneurship. So you can come here and you can learn how to trade, or you can learn how to build a business, and you can interact with other people that are building businesses or have businesses built, traders. We're getting into something. But look, focus on them things that you're doing right and amplify them. Promise you're gonna be right. Make sure that you journal so you can go back, analyze the data, and then you can restructure and replan, and you're golden. I promise you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. Thank you.